Now, fanboys and girls of previous mangas I've already reviewed, please hold your bitching. Okay, on to business. One Piece is a long-running shounen manga series written and illustrated by Eiichiro Oda, one of the few manga authors whose name I don't need to look up in Wikipedia. One Piece was serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump since August of '97. In 2009, Shueisha announced that they sold over 170 million volumes of One Piece manga, thus making One Piece one of the highest-selling mangas in history, and was later adapted into a full anime series by Toei Animation that premiered on Fuji Television on October of '99. Since then, it's an ongoing series and has aired over 400 episodes. Yes, people, it's been running for over 10 years. It's that good. In addition to the anime series and the OVA, One Piece has been adapted into 10 films. Count them. 10, all produced by Toei Animation, and multiple video games based off the anime series. There's even an amusement park based off the series that's been slated to open in March of 2010. The plot for the story begins when a boy named Monkey D. Luffy sets out on a journey to find One Piece, the legendary treasure that the deceased pirate king, Gold Roger, left the world to find. To accomplish this, he must first get himself a crew and then reach the end of the most deadly and dangerous ocean of the world, the Grand Line. During the course of the story, the crew comes across both less moral pirate crews and the Marines. The Marines are subordinates of the world government, a supposed force that keeps order and justice in the world of One Piece. But the world government is apparently corrupt and it seeks justice by ending the golden age of the pirates. Many background story elements involve the delicate balance of power between the world government and the world's most powerful pirate crews. The setting for the One Piece world is very complex. The geography of the world is easy to explain in the manga. The whole cast of One Piece is not just big, it's enormous. So I'll just name the main characters and then I'll just give my general thoughts about them. There's Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, Sanji, Nami, Chopper, Robin, Frankie, and Brook. Every character has his good points and its flaws. That's where Oda's genius comes in. He makes the flaws something that you can relate to, so you can connect to them, so you can relate to them, and to accentuate the comedy in the series. All the characters have a really sad past. It's practically impossible to read One Piece and not identify yourself with at least one of the characters. I, for one, identify myself with Chopper a lot. The characters are so strong, they are so vivid, they would go through so many lengths just to save one another. The characters by themselves are what makes One Piece so fucking epic. In terms of artwork, One Piece is actually pretty simple. One Piece is actually pretty simple looking. It does take some time to get used to, though I noticed that there was actually some very worked detail on the backgrounds. The artwork is very pleasant to look at. It doesn't have any exaggeration in it, except for the comedy. Though some people might not like the artwork, I do like it. It's kind of a mixture between your normal Japanese art style and a cartoonish feel from the west side of the globe. I cannot stress enough the originality of Oda's genius. I mean, he comes up with some incredible things that no one could ever imagine or producing. Oda comes up with so many unique traits and themes behind his drawings, especially in the covers. You can really notice these themes and traits in the covers, and they are simply amazing. One Piece is one of a kind. The artwork, though simple, is very, very entertaining. The story is very compelling, though the plot may not advance as fast as it should. It's very entertaining, and the characters will surely make you connect with them. The characters are definitely this manga's strongest point. Also, One Piece is one of the very few manga that actually has some references to Portugal. The only two references in the manga, Ace and Magellan. So, with these in mind, I give this manga an 18 out of 20.
We are we are we are we are.
Entering in number 4 is a double feature, Battle Angel Alita and Battle Angel Alita Last Order, or in its original title, Gun. Battle Angel Alita is a manga series created by Yukito Kishiro in 1990 and was originally published in Shueisha's Business Jump magazine. 2 of the 9-volume comics were adapted into 2 OVAs, and there was even a PS1 game adaptation. Guess what? James Cameron, the creator of Avatar, is confirmed that his next movie will be a live-action remake of this precise manga series, scheduled to date in 2011. The story of the series is set in the far future in the 26th century, which is revealed later on in the manga, and is focused on Alita, a cyborg who has lost all her memories and is found in a garbage heap by a cybernetics doctor called Daisuke Hido, who rebuilds her and takes care of her. Apparently, Alita is a fighting cyborg due to her cyborg martial art Panzerkunst, which leads to her becoming a hunter warrior or a bounty hunter. The story traces Alita's attempts to rediscover her past and the characters whose lives she impacts on her journey. The manga series is continued in Battle Angel Alita Last Order. That's why I put it in as a double feature. Last Order continues the story from Battle Angel Alita, but it diverges from the original ending. According to the author, he was sick at the time of making Battle Angel Alita and was forced to cut it short with an ending he wasn't satisfied with. Sci-fi isn't really something I'm into, but this manga just blew my mind. This manga was clearly ahead of its time due to its theoretical scientific knowledge, from the use of plasma energy to nanotechnology and other things we've all seen in sci-fi films. But the ideas put and used in this manga were implemented very well and is genius work. Battle Angel Alita features a diverse cast of characters, many of whom shift in and out of focus following the conclusion of the story. The one character that remains constant in both series is the protagonist, Alita, a young cyborg woman with amnesia struggling to uncover the secrets of her past, long forgotten, through the only thing that she remembers from it, fighting. There's Daisuke Ido, a bounty hunting cybernetic doctor, and midway through the manga he becomes marginalized as his focus begins to increasingly shift to Desti Nova, the antagonist of the series, an eccentric nanotechnology scientist who has fled from Teferis. And Nova is the mastermind behind many of the enemies and trials that Alita faces throughout the whole series. There's a whole lot of characters. Some of them are kind of recycled to one series to another. In terms of background, the characters are very solid. Not all of them are as captivating as others, but still, the secondary characters are still interesting enough for you to actually get interested in them. Taking into consideration that one series was made 10 years after the other, I gotta say that the artwork is amazing, especially in the second series, Last Order. There was a clear, colossal evolution of drawing style. Just look at the textures and the shadowing. The art style is quite amazing, especially in Last Order. I was quite amazed in the first series, Battle Angel Alita. Be warned that this manga, like Berserk, is extremely graphic in violence. But it came out really well. It came out pleasant to the eye, not something that we look at it and get seizures out of it. But yeah, the artwork, especially in the second series, is quite something. It's really amazing. I love the dynamics. In both series, I love the dynamics of movement. that is portrayed in it. Battle Angel Alita was actually the first manga I've ever bought. Therefore, it has a special place in my heart. So, the story is compelling. The characters are also very enthusiastic and all. And the artwork, especially in the second series, is amazing. Simply amazing. Putting these into judgment, I give this manga an 18 out of 20.